And we're good. Yay. Things are thinging. Let's see, we're good here. How much will we have to fight the YouTube before it starts? What the hell? There we go. That was different, but we didn't have to fight it, I guess. Hooray! Our phone magic is phone magicked. Boop. And boop. There we go. Yeah. Yay. There we go. Things are thinking. Everything is thinking. My head is thinking a little too much. I'm very tired. Don't get head explosions. They suck. Alright, your head explosions. See, what happens is your head explodes, and then you want to fight stuff. And then you go fight stuff, and then you lose, and then you're like, damn, I lost. And then you're sad. Don't fight things. Door closed? Yeah, door closed. Water is watering? Yeah, water is watering. Yeah, I might just be a little sick, so that's not helping. That's also probably what it is. Oh well. Could be worse. Yeah. Let's not stick around for too long. I would. As much as I'm going to enjoy the game we're finally going to get to play, I am very tired and would like to go back to laying down. Sorry, Bastion music. It's okay, Bastion. I still like you more than Hades. Ace of Seafood would be a fun game to do. Just a really random game. I can hear the announcer in my head right now. Yay. Next time of the series, you will, assuming nothing else pops up, probably be the next RPG series I start. Or if I have money when Final Fantasy 3 on Steam goes on sale again. One or the other. Poor Final Fantasy is sitting in limbo. So, you know, for that matter, so is Dragon Quest. We did Dragon Quest 1 and 2, but Dragon Quest 3 Remake is out, and I want to do that instead of doing any of the other versions. It's okay, Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy 3. It's not your fault. It will be. But not today. We'll do one more song. I'm so happy I did one more song. I love the song. Not gonna complete it though. Bam! Time to get weird. Whee! Behold. Game. Poof. Yeah. Double check the volume. The volume is right there. We're gonna bump it up a little bit. There we go. Look at all of that fun stuff. You like those noises? I like those noises. Actually, hold on. How loud is that? No, it's a bit quiet. Yeah, we'll bump it up actually. Time to play off. Now, I could go into the backstory about this game and the creator and all the neat things that this game has done and influenced and its influence. I think it's better if we just go with Raw. I'm just gonna go with Raw. It is possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public. Or maybe not. Identify yourself. Sure. There you go. I'm a boy, I'm a girl. It doesn't matter. You've been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We'll let you both out in Zone Zero. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. Use the left stick to interact. Use A. Or I use the D-pad like a real person. Like I'm playing a real video game. Take that! Let's see what we got. Got a bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of this stuff that we're probably not going to change. Accessibility options. Window scaling, combat. Nah, I don't need to change any of that. We'll leave all that. Yeah, we're all nice and good. So here's the Batter. Here's our... I hesitate to call him a main character. Give me a moment. Hold on, give me a moment. Doing some troubleshooting. Anyway, back to adventure. Good thing we literally just started and I wasn't in the middle of anything important. There's a 0 in this zone. Oh, that's fun. There can be no living beings in Zone 0. I deduce, therefore, that you are a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the judge. I'm aching to know your name, my dear illusory interlocutor. I'm the batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure, but I'm not addressing the body, only the soul it harbors. What's your name, controller? Did you know you can't say the letter B without touching your lips? That sounds like some non-ventriloquist propaganda to me. Their name is RB. They can't talk to us. However, they can see and hear everything. Although to me you're nothing more than an imaginary specter, I must say I'm well delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear RB. I believe we need your help. Many people require my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. I'm gonna be real. This cat's got a freaky looking... This is a very funky looking cat. No one expects a Spanish Inquisition. Or, well, I mean, that's kind of easy to expect. This guy is a funky looking cat, that's all I'm saying. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. What game am I playing? This is off. Now, you know, now is as good a time as any to talk about this game. So this is the Off remaster. Off is a RPG Maker RPG made by Mortis Ghost in ye yonder years of the 2010s. And was one of the more famous examples of like good games made with RPG Maker, because RPG Maker is known for a lot of slop of like many things, but there's a handful of like, not even a handful, there's a lot of good games in RPG Maker. This one was most known for how fucking weird and esoteric it is, but in the best way possible. I love this game. Hold on. Alrighty, hopefully that's enough interruptions. Jesus. Back to the game. We got a world to purify. Jesus Christ. There is no objective more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve you as your guide through this place, if I may be of any assistance. Thanks! He went in a door. There's a block. Impossible to get around this obstacle. That sounds like Critter talk to me. 448287C. A luck ticket. What the fuck is that? Why did it make such a loud noise? It covers HP. Cool. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. So I was mistaken from the first, and you did not even interrupt my fanciful soliloquizing. I must say, this is really quite strange. You're the first living being I've ever met in this place. I'd concluded, therefore, that Zone 0 was empty. It's all too obvious that I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones. In those territories, you may find yourself subject to the violent attentions of certain hostile individuals. Your sacred mission may well lead you to those places. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? Sure! This is the battle screen. As you can see, you'll find yourself placed on the right side of the screen. Meanwhile, your opponent, in this case, your humble servant, will be placed to the left, positioned appropriately for single combat. As the battle begins, you will be given your first choice. You must decide between attack, defend, competence, or objects. Naturally, attack allows you to engage your opponent in the classical manner. Now it's time to put the theory into practice. Choose the word attack from the menu, undulating before you, and then select by form to slay me with your bat. Did I mention this game is a bit weird and esoteric? Excellent, my dear sportive companion. Remember that the impact of your assault is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron volition may result in the occasional critical strike. This will cause teeth to fly in heaps. I am sure that when you are ready, strike again. Bat. It's also possible for your adversaries to slyly avoid the offensive moves if you exchange. Just as it is your goal to purify these specters, they wish to eliminate you. You may guard against such feeble attempts. Choose defend and protect yourself from one of my dastardly blows. Ow! Now, once more, if you'd be so kind, to prove your mastery of defense. Even the best sportsmen, I believe, are subject to the callous vicissitudes of playing the field. Do not fret. You can recover from these grievous injuries. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grants you access to the inventory you are carrying. Now, let us attempt to utilize an object. Take the select ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. Impeccable! Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there's one thing we've not yet addressed. I'm speaking, of course, of your competences. Speaking generally, there are special moves that trigger surprising effects. For example, a competence might trigger an unusually powerful attack or induce a resurgence of health points. In any case, you must remember that using competence will incur some degree of competence cost. Anyway, hopefully that's the last interruption. I suggest you wield these skills with parsimony, with competence cost. God fucking damn it!
That's went on.
With competence cost exhausted, you will find heavy assaults impossible to carry out. And if by some mischance you cross swords with a more than worthy opponent before recovering it, victory will be uncertain at best. Now then, let us try one. Choose competence, and then run with courage, a skill calibrated to brutalize your enemies. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy does say things like, pronounce things very funny. Bat! You have mastered not only this competence, but the very art of combat. You must remember that there is a cost to showing your steady resolve this way. Your shaken vision will depend on your mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of you and your confreres, or those of your opponents, fall to 0. Do take care of your health, if you are hoping to pursue a career in purification. Bye! Now you are ready to dispose of all the impure obstacles standing between you and the success of your luminous mission, provided that your intelligence is as advanced as your undeniable capacity for raining bat blows upon an innocent cat. At all events, your training has not yet reached its end. Please do follow me if you would like my guidance a while longer. In a moment, hold on, I already forget things. 448-287, got it. One, 2, 3, 4. Puzzle solving! No, not that way. Wait, how's it go? 6. Ah. No, not that one. One, 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. Which one is 6? Is it not this one? There we go. 2, 6, 8. There we go. 2, 3. There we go. My brain is off. After all our exertions, eagerly awaited recompense arrives upon the scene. He's eaten! Alright, and once again, I have already forgotten the number. His climbing sprite is very funny. Four, 4, 8, 2, 8, 7. There we go. Also, I just realized the door at the bottom goes to the... but whatever. It's fine. There we go. It's a box! Now feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove especially useful in your purifying quests, my enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have no doubt noticed. Nevertheless, you'll be able to distinguish it from its fellows by the tasteless contrast forced upon your gaze by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of visual arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, this red cube possesses an undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points in their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. Now I invite you to try it for yourself in order to discover these regions more populous than this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly to the zones ahead without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay. Do not worry, I too travel widely across the zones of this world. I am certain we will meet again. Ah, yes. By the by, take this. This curiously named item is the key that will grant you entry to Zone 1. Have I explained to you that you can at any moment examine yourself in your inventory by pressing the start button? Leo card. Bam! Let's access Zone 1. Oh yeah, we got some flesh. Delicious, delicious flesh. Alrighty. Pretty simple tutorial. Man, the ASMR be hitting different in this world. Tramway 1 is a very convenient way to travel between all the different regions of Zone 1. Okay, but I want to go on this side, talk to that guy. Fuck it. Let's go to Dabian, I guess. Tramway 2 hasn't run for a very long time. A visitor? Welcome to the smoke mines. May I ask who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the Batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The Batter? Impure spirit? Are you some sort of prophet? Maybe a man of faith? Yes, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by RB. Oh, I don't know them. They must be part of senior management. In any case, that's good. That means they approved our request. Come with me, I'll explain your assignment. You're here in the smoke mines of Dabian in the south of Zone 1. Here, we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the grounds, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to other zones. The rest of it flows freely and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale so we could live. It is an essential element, the first of 4 elements. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There we are. And so, how do I put this? Where are the impure spirits? Yeah, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they're getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be better if you didn't go there because regulation forbids visitors from accessing the smoke mines. So, here's what we're gonna do. There's an annex in the mines that nobody ever visits, but a miner went in there some time ago. He says he saw something strange, nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe it's the leader of the specters. So, there we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters would disappear and we can do our jobs again. There we go. There we, do you have any questions? No? Ah, great. Impeccable. Tunnel's right down there. I'll wait for you here. Perfect. More luck tickets. Hi. Soon I'll be promoted. I could do some surveillance in Alma. I can't wait for that day to arrive. Well, wow, who do we have here? Is that not RB and their charming jumping jack the Batter? Are you the leader of the specters? No, I'm certainly not. I'm only passing through, not unlike the smoke, which is extracted from this pale and metallic place. It's quite purple for being metallic. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I believe this is one of those peculiar things which is called a spherical add-on. I've tried to appropriate it myself, but the operation has failed repeatedly. But I'm thinking, perhaps you, who are not of the physical order of things, could succeed in binding the spiritual entity to your own. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well then, since it's chosen to accompany you, I can only advise you to make the best possible use of it. Okay. Leader of the Spectres isn't here. I fear I must respond with my sincerest apologies in the negative. Save for this add-on, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul. Yeah, so, here's our party member. This game's weird. Speaking of, now that we know what stuff does, okay, so we have a scan move. Thank you for giving me the scan ability at the beginning of the fucking game. I hate games that don't have scan. Like, if you're playing an RPG for the first time, you know how handy it is to just have a way to just know, like, just the basics of something? I really hate when games don't give you a scan. Metal attack, effective against most specters. And then save first base. Nice little heal. What about you? What do you do? Special attack with low impact, if you say so. It's father class. Oh boy, we're dealing with daddy issues. So you've returned. Have you, killed the leader of the specters? No, it wasn't there. Oh, really? Damn. Oh gosh, I guess I'll have to let you enter the main gorges in that case. The regulations prohibit it. Alright, I suppose this would be an extraordinary case as it is defined in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the primary mines are on the right. There. Oh, before we go in there. What are you doing here? Are you one of those mine inspectors? Nah. These boxes are funny looking, and I will inspect them, and there's nothing you can do to stop me from inspecting them, game. They might have stuff in them. See? I told you! A revive. Neat! There are phantoms down there. They keep us from doing our jobs properly. But this is my break time anyway. Come to eliminate the specters? That's good news. The lamps don't always work in the farthest corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. There are phantoms all in the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, we'll let you in here. The regulations normally prohibit visitors from the outside. Oh, that's neat. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness, come to eliminate your wretched forms. Prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment. And now, it is finally time for me, being me, to say what I've been waiting to say this whole fucking time since we started playing this game. This game's music is so fucking good! If there is any reason to play this game, it is the soundtrack. This game's soundtrack goes hard as hell! As you might know, because I've already have played several of its songs on the channel before. God damn, I love this game's music! He does nothing. Those poor bastards. Yay! This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. And yeah, all the save points in this game full heal you. That's really nice. I'm working. I'm being productive. I don't believe you. Oh yeah, we could run away, but I don't want to run away. I want to hit things, alright? I'm here to hit things. Belial's meat. Cures negative status effects. Alright. Some funky looking heads. Magnolia. Ouchie. Ouchie. Stop it! That didn't do that much damage. Oh no, he's lethargic now. Matter of fact. No, never mind. He still exploded. There's a door, but it seems to be locked from the inside. Oh no! Yeah, I was about to say. So if those other things aren't ghosts, then that one's probably a ghost. It was in fact a ghost. Chronic migraine. I get enough of those. I don't need more. You just poke his butt. No butt poking. We need our butts. Boop. What? Did you come for the smoke mines? Yes. But it's full of specters in there. Yes. Are you a specter? No. But who are you? Were you sent here by the Queen? Or Didon? No. But you still know how to fight the specters? You could destroy them? Yes. Oh, that would be great. There are specters in the big barns. Barns? Yeah. You're here at the metal farmsteads of Pentel on the east side of Zone 1. Our job is to cut livestock in two and extract the metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked to create objects. Some of it's loaded into crates and sent into other zones, also, so they could have objects in ground too, I guess. It is an essential element, the first of the four elements. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. There. So, there are specters in the big barns. I must purify the mines first. Yeah, but the barns aren't that big, and it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's Inspector is going to arrive at any moment. So, you do the barns first. Alright. Thanks! Button. Oh, it didn't pop up again. I wanted to pop up more! You shouldn't get attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hands inside. That's what they all say. His balls are heaps of worked metal, which are going to be sent to other zones. They're metallic. Alrighty, time to do some ghost purifying. That's a big guy. Get out of here. Fat Spectre is hasty. That's kind of confusing. He can't be that fat. Stop running! Aha is... huh? I told you this game is weird. He slowed down. Good. I'm curious. I've not scanned anything yet. Aha! Unknown type. Resist metal. Weak to meat. Get over here. Bah! Yay. One Spectre remains in the bar. Probably the basement, so let's go heal before we go fight it. God, I love how fast the game's saved. I like... It's good feeling. He is over there. Here we go. That's a lot of ahas. You first. Oh no, chronic migraines. What will we do? Get out of here. Square. I'm really... Can it, you little shit? Yeah. How long has he been in there? I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed. He will eliminate the specters. What makes him think he could wipe out those stupid ghosts? He thinks he's better than you. Better than the queen. No, I don't think that. Shut it. I didn't ask what you thought. Y'all think you're smarter than the rest. You're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghost will erase that prig. You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody but an officer of the queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you would listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping in it. But then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to solve your own problems. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. Please, no. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. No. If you want to keep your place here, you'd better get the hell out of my way. Right this instant. He's got a funny walking sprite. His head doesn't move. Who was that person? You're alive? Yes. And the specters? The barn has been purified. You must be very lucky. Who was that? That was Dadan. He's the Queen's inspector. You mean Spectre? No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre, so he can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You'd better go complete your work in the smoke mines. Please. In any case, he's headed to Alma. No one can go there without proper authorization. So please, return to the smoke mines. Alright. I like that the walking effect has changed because it's raining out here. It's now like puddles, which is very funny. Oh, give me a moment. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Boop. Alrighty. Ah, I see. They are extracting the metal from the cows. Extracting bits of metal from inside cows isn't my dream job. But if I do well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. Once you've extracted everything from the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. It makes very funny noises. Those are not the noises I would expect it to make. They say the metro stations are all named for important people from the past. I find it hard to imagine that things haven't always been the way they are now. Yeah, everything works. Back. Wrong mines. To the mines. Alright, we've got mines to purify. I've got a bat to swing. That place is open now. It's dark. Ghost jump scare. Bat! Poked his butt. Stop poking people's butts. You're being really mean to him. The Scorpio Orb. Increases the character's attack by 4. Like right now, permanently? Yes. Awesome. Whap! Ouchie. More meat! A Libra Orb. Increase max CC. That's our MP, basically. Competence points. Whack! He poked my butt! Stop poking my butt! Alpha can now use expected bracket. Continue purifying the mine. Oh, that's neat. Select tells you what to do. I appreciate that. I like the game to do that. Special attack inflicting poison. Minimal impact. A lot of CC for it. Taurus Orb. Max HP. Real quick, let's head on back and get a quick heal. Yeah, 3. All right. Whee! Whack! You know what? As long as he's poking my butt and not the Alpha's butt, the Alpha doesn't have that much health. Gemini Orb. Defense. Wham! Capricorn Orb. E-Spirit. Or S-Spirit if you want to be more technical. So let's see. We have not increased agility so far. It's the only one we have not improved. You fuckers. Whack! Virgo Orb. Is that one speed? Yep. Only by one. You meanies. I wanna go fast! Box. Switch is currently on. Turn it off. It's some big ghost. Whack! Probably don't need to poison him. Abaddon's Meat. Fully restore team's HP and CC out of combat. That's very useful. Alright, so that's where we're supposed to go. So where's everything else? More luck tickets. Is that it? Because, yeah, to the left is, what the fuck is that? January! Do I want to know what February looks like? Maybe not. Maybe not. If this is January, I hesitate to think what February is like. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe. Hold on. Okay. Gould with Dusty Breath. I bet. Spectre type. Resist smoke. Weak to metal. Got it. Hit it with the bat. Whack! I'm now level 4. It could use Furious Home Run. Special attack with low impact. Alrighty, so I guess it's just a neutral attack. It's not metal. What the fuck is that? Spectre Might. Microatomic ectoplasmic incarnation. Spectre type resist smoke, weak to metal. Ow. Well, you little butts need to stop it. Ouchie. Whack! There we go. What a bunch of beanies. Hey, they're back over here, not dying. Wee! Hey, Totodile! Shithead. I am not a shithead. I am many things, but not a shitheed. Your characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Hmm? What I'm saying is the average player isn't asking for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. I'm a bat. Gotcha. Close enough. There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional item merchant that's necessary in every video game. Whenever you go somewhere, you'll find I showed up just before you got there. But enough small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours, so why not let me see the color of your credits? Defense equipment for the add-on. An Aura of Justice. We got a Nicholas Tunic. We got a Radius Epidermis. That's something. Anyway. There we go. Oh, can we get one for the thing? Yeah, we can. Much better. And he doesn't have any more bats. What stuff here can I sell? How much is this stuff? The Abaddon's meat is worth a lot. But I'd rather throw hands, alright? I am not one who is afraid of grinding most of the time. Where'd you come from? I came from the smoke mines. That's impossible. The lamps don't even work there. You can't... Faith guides my steps. Faith? My mission is to purify the mines. But it seems the ghosts are especially numerous here. The specters. What is this place? You're here at the Slachihata Plastic Administration in the north of Zone 1. Our job is to fill out all these forms. Afterwards, we pack them, tie them up with string, and forward them to couriers. There, they ship the bundles, and in exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. There's lots of liquid plastics, which form our lakes and oceans, and there's solid plastics too, which is used to make various objects. It's an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits, and people would keep walking and walking and never stop. You hunt the specters? Really? Yes, I'm purifying this zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the Postal Service. The Postal Service? Oh god, we gotta fight the Postal Dude. That's where they mail out all the completed forms. The problem is that no one can remember what floor it's on. Ah, I see. 1. Yeah, they'd be stamping all right. I'm waiting for someone who's not a stampaholic to say something to me. Oh, I can't talk to everyone in here. You two are lucky there in the back. The Queen's General has an office here, but his real home is Alma. Yeah. That's one hell of a sky. Gracious heavens, you again? You're decidedly unavoidable. One might even believe that he was being followed. Yet your footsteps do not deceive you, for this place certainly could use the sacred blows of your holy bat. Perhaps you already know the floor of this building housing the Administration Postal Service is haunted by ectoplasms. Finding the floor in which these intangible monsters originate in order to slay them would be most judicious. Perhaps this task before you stretches too wide for your narrow mind. If that's so, I may perhaps be able to provide you with some advice. Sure. Open your ears and listen well, for nothing will make me say this twice. Not even the most pathetic entreaties. In one of the 4 rooms constituting the ground floor, the employees seem to have been trained under most particular directives. Additionally, if it were necessary to make a choice, I would choose the lower case over the upper case. That is all. Oh, before we do that, let's save. There's actually something else I want to check out down here. Is that door that was down here open now? They said it opens from the other side. Well, where is the other side? I want to check. Yeah, down here. Wham! Wham! Ow. Oh, still locked. Oh no! Alright. Boop. 1. see. So there should be something different about what one of these guys says. According to our feline friend. I don't think I see anything different with any of the things these guys have said so far. I can't talk to those guys over there. It would be fun to just, like, literally put in a random note. That would be funny. Has someone ever done that? Has someone literally just, like, gone in every floor, like, one by one just to see what the fuck would happen? I'm half tempted to do it just out of curiosity. Only half. Honestly, less than half. My head is on the proper headspace. If my head wasn't exploding, I would have sat here and fucking did that. But yeah, looks like everyone is speaking with the same format. I'm not seeing any differences. See, matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, all those guys in the bottom left are saying 2584. Everyone else has said something different. Alright, let's try 2584. Lost service. Meat. This container is impure. I can see that. Is there anything amongst all of this shenaniganry? It does not seem to be so. Alright, so let's see. Oh boy. More interruptions! Hold on. Alrighty, can there please be no more interruptions? I'm tired of getting interrupted. My head explodes. I just want to play the fucking funny game with the funny ghost and the cat that's weird, and I want to hit things with the bat and listen to good music. Alright, let's try out. Let's see. Are any of these numbers? These guys are saying the same numbers. Yeah, these guys are all saying the same numbers. I tried the other number. They're saying, what is that? 1025-8? Alright. There we go. No one. Sir, have you been doing helium? I am the batter. Where are the phantoms? I'm very afraid. Help me. You're looking a little more than afraid there. Overworked Zone 1 employee. I'll say. Burnt type. Resist metal, resist bats, weak to smoke. Weak to symbols. Okay. Maybe it's his suit that's taking control of his brain. Strange. Indeed. Yeah, yes, the 10,000th, 258th floor. My favorite floor. First version, they lie 6 feet under, surrounded by hot metal and liquid plastic. Second version, they are 8. They have long beards. They watch what is happening for their high silver spheres. Oh, Lord. Hey! Two Baris and another burnt. Alright, so what's this? Flying ghoul with bad intentions. Beast type. Resist meat. Wheat to plastic. Hey, they slurped up my points. Give them back. How rude. Hooray. Alpha's now level 4 and can use converted string. Special attack with average impact. Alright. We have a lot of luck tickets. Oh! Wait a minute. All his stuff went back when he leveled up. That's cool. A single big insect for whose mandibles split meat. So what have we seen so far? What, 6, 8, 1, 4? Each assigned to an element. Let's see. Will this stronger string do more damage in one shot? It will not. Ouchie. Ow. Ow. Stop it. And you stop it. Oh, he's still alive. Damn it. Stop slurping our CC. We need it. Five, like the fingers on their hand, their lungs produce primordial smoke. So that's what? 68145. We're funky dudes being funky. Yeah, I'm like super low. Fine, we'll just throw hands. There we go. Ow. That was not what I meant to target with that. We'll live. Unless they poke my circle's butt. Stop poking my circle's butt. Meanies. And I Oh, it's a scanner as an item. That's neat. Watch there be a save like really close. There are but 2 in the secret zone. So is that what was that? 681452. 6, 8, 1, 4, 5, 2. Well, that's not very nice. How rude. Before we go up there, hold on. There was another... There was a staircase over there. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. That goes down. Let's check it out. Yeah, we never went down here. Uh-oh. Wham! Damn it! These guys have too much health. See, it's better to say that than I'm too weak and I should grind a little bit. Makes you feel better inside, you know? It's not your fault. Box. Aura of Justice. Defensive equipment. Okay, it doesn't seem like we're able to equip multiple of a thingy, unfortunately, so I guess we have another one if we find another party member. What weird and bizarre esoteric symbol will we befriend next? Box! Scram, you little bastards. This is my zone. You're not welcome here. Out of my sight, you godforsaken phantoms. You. It's you, the source of all my troubles. The ectoplasmic lord who sent his goddamn sights on my beloved zone. What do you want? What is it that compels you to be such a pain in my ass? I dedicated my whole life to this place. You have no right to corrupt it with your pathetic ghost. Be gone. You're mistaken. I'm not a phantom. I'm a purifier. I've come to cleanse the world of these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you talk to me? And how dare you think I just swallow this shit? Listen good. I'll make this simple. Get out of here and take your goddamn specters with you, or I'm going to kill you. I hope that's clear enough for you. If I see you again, you're dead. The tramway will now stop in Alba. I wonder why it saved. So is there anything else in here? Anything in the corner? No. Sad. Yeah, let's go back to the 0.75th floor. Oh, let's head on over to Alma, I guess. Alma. I'm not allowed to let anyone pass unless they answer some questions. 2 of them come from Jerusalem, and oh, I didn't read the thingy. There's thingies on the wall there. I should probably read the thingy. Where the other one from? The third from Vienna. The Holy Trinity is made of roses. Our Lady wears jersey number 8. How many 3s are there in June? 17. Cyril, Kevin, and Jonas. March, month of the winds. Fourth Sunday of Lent. Saint Cyril of Jerusalem. Saint Alexander. Saint Salvador of Orta. Okay. Roses! 3. It's a lot of 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 22. 22 3s. February, month of crocuses. It's a lot of roses. The third one's from Orta. Trinity's made of roses. She wears jersey number... Fuck, I already forgot. I think it was 8. How many 3s are there in June? 22. Cyril, Kevin, and I think it was Alexander. Let's double look at that. Jonas. Jonas. Okay. Fuck. There we go. If you turn the month of March upside down, what 2-digit number can you read? I don't remember what's on the March. 81. There we go. What do you mean it's not it? It's March. It's upside down. It's 81. You're blind. Read numbers. Oh, that number. He means actually in the thingy. It's 7. What do you mean that's not it? I'm going to hurt you. Ah, there we go. Unless there's other numbers I'm missing. Maybe it's 87. Like, we need to be funny. There we go. Oh man, he fights me anyway! Aha, does nothing. There we go. My fingernails are all dirty. Deserved. I'm here to see Dodon. Dodon? Yeah, of course. You're here at the meat fountains of Alma, in the center of Zone 1. Here, meat flows freely, perpetually filling these immense metal pools for which we find ourselves. Our work consists of pouring this meat into bottles before the fountains overflow. The meat is then sent to everyone in Zone 1 and beyond. It is an essential element, the first of the 4 elements. Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat, and they would devour each other. Master Dadan has an office in the center of the fountains, but no one's ever found it. Generally, Master Dadan only appears when it's necessary. Well, there. Who are you again? I've come to liberate the world from evil. Oh, really? Well then, can you liberate me? Okay, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna be saying that a lot during this game. Arpagon. Is this meat weak to plastic? Whack! Maybe things will be better now. Bonjour, RB, in good form. Perhaps you have some credits to spare. Let's see, you got persistent symbol for the alpha. And color of wrath. Here we go. I need a new bat. I need to bat things. My inventory not sorted? Is there no sort button? Or is it just going to be like that in the thing from now on? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, we will save and stop there for now. My head's exploding. I've been interrupted a lot. And I need to lay down. But at least we're back on schedule again. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll come around for next time. Next time being Thursday. As usual, I don't know what I do when I do things, but I'll know when I get there on Thursday. Yeah. Now we're back on schedule. Thank you. Later.